Hey guys, welcome back to the second episode of Hogwarts Legacy. We've just found out that we are in the Gryffindor house and we've met a few of our potential common room. So we did get like a little introduction, but other than that, I'll quit talking and I hope you guys do enjoy the video.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Perhaps so. Gryffindor.
Better be Gryffindor!
Gryffindor.
I'm still in the vote.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Oh.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Oh shit.
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
How am I supposed to beat these goddamn?
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
That sounded like she said potato.
As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
Oh
As
no.
Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Thank you, Professor.
It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata
Whoa, this is cool.
Grata Domen.
You may enter.
The fighting bit.
Yeah, I know. How you
Well done. Now,
protect
go
by
on in
yourself
and
and
get some sleep.
stupefy
You
him?
have a big day ahead of you tomorrow.
Yeah.
I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first
Alright,
class.
time to go through the tunnel.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Let's do it.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Now, which way is the common room?
How do I activate all three? Oh.
They all line up to a certain point.
Oh, there we go.
Just had all the paintings. Yo. Right. Oh, that one doesn't. Oh, bless you.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
That new 5th year. They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
Nelly would
Should
do
I
anything.
go
Okay.
Sure you'd use
Quit talking about me, bloody hell.
Here, have a sip. Go on.
Oh, this looks like oh, Gareth Weasley.
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Whoa,
True that someone from the ministry was with
that
you in the
one got
carriage.
me.
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't
Nah,
need to cry.
bullshit.
Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Huh?
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
That was
Aunt
crazy.
Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Oh, that's how
Are
it's
you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the
Have
insights on
did
your
you
art.
get the
Pleasure to
golden
meet you as
chest?
well.
That
Good luck today.
glowed?
Where what?
There's 2 golden chests in that when you're in the vaults and all that.
Oh no, I didn't see him.
Oh,
She gets
yeah, you gotta do
bolder every year.
Revelio.
She can get away with anything.
What'd you get in it?
Coins. Oh, there's another one. There's 3.
Excuse me.
I hope the
miss?
professor catches her this time.
If I could show you weren't born with wings, Nelly, I'm
j-
sure you'd use them.
you might want to hop down. You're full.
Nelly!
That girl thinks she can get away with anything.
She gets bolder every year.
Revelio.
Who does Nelly think she is, anyway?
How do I talk to her?
Shame you weren't born with wings, Nelly. I'm sure you'd use them.
Who does Nelly think she is, anyway?
Please get
Lumos.
The professor could arrive any moment.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
What exactly are the rumours about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Oh. And she's got back up top.
Wait, that's not right.
Oh,
I really thought I had it.
some girls just walking along on top of the chimney. Ledge.
Ugh.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Chimney.
It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Have you gotten out of the thing yet?
Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common.
Nah, that goblin that tries to get you.
Grand Rock.
And then that big glowing thing.
What are you up to, Jazz?
The evil goblin. And then that big thing with the sword.
Are you still in the bank?
Yeah.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day
I
for a
think
long time.
Yeah, we just
Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Hogwarts.
Here you are.
Got my textbook.
Are you still recording? Are you still recording?
Yeah.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning,
I'm at
so that you master all
Oh,
that's
there's
expected
almost
of you.
headless, whatever his name.
You would be wise to take full
Oh my
advantage
god,
of
look
this
how
exceptionally
beautiful.
valuable resource.
Pile of old rocks.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Very well, Professor.
That was a great intro. That was a great
This
intro.
way. The guide will give you
I'm just clapping at the
I
start.
swear it puts
and
me in
educate yourself about wizarding.
whatever the hell.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field
leaflet.
guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert
Oh yeah, we're
to
gonna
your
get
surroundings.
sorted. Did you get
keep up.
Do we wear the sorting hat?
Ah, the guide
like
appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it.
Whoa,
If it
and
loads.
we'll see what it says.
Screen. Make sure to cut the swearing out.
Yeah. It's just gonna be beep beep beep.
Do you want me to do one? You big fat ugly big
No more. No more. How do
Delete
I
it.
select the guy? What? I get it. Yep. Don't destroy the painting. But how would I?
Revelio.
Oh,
It's like my medieval
okay.
game.
Rebellious. Oh no, but you don't have to go to a certain point.
Oh, you can just say it anyway.
Yeah, you just go into options and save. Alright, so this is our wizarding like level, so this is like our journey. So we can see our progress. So guys, I will read the
Clever, isn't
information we get.
it? Keep your eyes open for more
I
opportunities
didn't mean to skip
like
past all that.
inside
If
and
you want to
outside of
read
the
it,
castle.
just pause in the video.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
No.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Let's fast travel to Central Hall then.
Oh, I wanted him to say Hufflepuff.
Like how he does Gryffindor.
Yeah, like in the movie.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, he does. I just didn't like. Yay, Hufflepuff.
Yee.
I'll huff and I'll puff you. Yeah, cheer for me, cheer for me.
Gryffindor is better.
No, it's basic.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And here we
Three,
are.
what do you think of
Quite the time
Gryffindor?
saver. These stairs lead directly.
Coming from
You
the
can get almost
Slytherin.
anywhere in
Huh.
the castle quickly from Central. Always something happening here.
That was the
It's
worst
the
donut
heart of
I've
the
ever
hive.
eaten.
Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both the dark arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day.
Oh, Professor Weasley.
Much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time.
Yeah, show me my
Judging
comment.
by your adept use of Revelio earlier,
Oh
I'd say
my
Professor
God.
Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose
Oh,
the
look
dragon's
how
path,
beautiful
Professor.
Hogwarts
Although
is.
unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very
Look
well.
how beautiful.
Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Good luck today. And remember to use your
The
field guide.
detail in this
It will be
room.
invaluable to you.
I can
And
just eat the
invaluable
apples.
to me, as I'll be using it to
Oh,
keep up
hey
to date
there.
on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom
Oh
after
my
you've attended
God.
both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to
Wow.
Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you,
Is
Professor.
there like
And
a...
you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies.
Oh
Did
my
I
god, I
hear you
thought that was
and
their
Professor
whole room.
Weasley talking
And I
about
walk out the door and it's a whole
exploring
big...
ruins?
Wow.
Not a lot
Hufflepuff
bigger
look
than that.
nice. Damn.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything
I don't
else
know
about
what
the travel
yours
set.
room
I will
looks
say,
like, but
I
this
think
is
she suspects we're
nice.
not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is
Oh, I
a
can
brilliant
go
and
into every
astute
room.
witch. It was right to keep the details to
Well,
yourself
not
for
the upper
now.
common rooms.
We don't know
obviously.
where this path we've embarked upon will lead.
Huh?
It
You
may
can't go
require a
into
bit more
Gryffindors
flexibility with
or
your
Slytherins.
time than she would approve of.
I know
Right.
that.
And she may feel
I'm
obliged
saying
to share details with
in
the headmaster that would be better
Hufflepuff.
left
Oh,
between
yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable
I'm
as you
looking
are,
through this whole
I
thing.
believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an
wow.
exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor
is so
Weasley,
nice.
why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included
My
in the Field
room
Guide's
so
map?
cool.
Unfold it and have a look.
What does it look like?
Oh, how many stairs I gotta climb up?
Tommy, 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 Tommy.
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 Oh,
The map is enchanted to help you
This will
find
be
your
incredibly
way.
no.
helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like
scared?
you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a
Ooh,
good
okay.
friend. I shall reach out when I have more information
Introduce
about
yourself
our
to
mysterious
Adelaide.
locket. For now,
Focus on your classes and pay attention.
There's someone
Small
in...
not owls may
Oh,
hinge
stop
on the
there.
magic you are able to master within these walls.
Oh, because your mic's so loud.
Yeah, don't forget I'm recording.
Tommy. Well, Tommy wanted to say hi.
He didn't even know he's talking.
Yeah, what?
Lenora Everlade.
Alright guys, let's equip our fancy gear. You know. Traditional school robe. Oh crap, no, we want to equip it. What am I doing?
Stop it, Carrie. I'll mute you, Mark.
Yeah, please stop. Don't matter. Oh, no, I don't like that scarf. Let's get... Yeah, no.
Tommy.
Oh my god, that L. Who these people? That looks like your character.
Who?
Yours.
Hmm.
Oh my god, leave this poor cat alone.
I think we gotta like actually do schoolwork in it, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's get to class. So we have to go through the door, but it won't open unless we go this way. Nope, that's revealing something else and it's locked.
Revelio.
That ain't doing nothing. Jose, how do you get through the big door to get to class?
I think if you hit up on the D-pad, it might give you a way. Or it pops up on the map.
Yeah, it did, but I've got to go through like big doors to get to my... Oh, now it opens.
Maybe you have to...
Never mind.
Oh, does it come up with like a waiting wheel?
Probably
Like a
did,
loading
and I
thing?
didn't
Because
realise.
sometimes when you go outside and you come back and you have to wait for a sec.
I
And then
just
the door.
witnessed that. Oh, something's going on over there. That's not creepy at all. Just eyeballs staring at you. Outside the classroom of the dark arts.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters
Interesting teacher
very
for
little.
dark arts.
Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Hold on. She just said Levioso. Does not Hermione say Leviosa?
Yeah, they might be two different things, I don't know.
Levioso.
Haha.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
I ain't like Neville's Longbottom and blow up the feather.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise Levioso. Good. Now, well done.
Haha.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso! Good form.
I know.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner. You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you. Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
Here it is.
Revelio.
Guess that's nice.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. if you're interested.
Till next time.
Alright, time for the second lesson for today. Some charms.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
There we are.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Well, we didn't really learn too much then.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm. Splendid!
Accio.
Now, think of this like... That's it! Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up.
Have you done that,
You'll
the
be the blues
ball
just
one?
as before, and Miss
That's what I'm doing now.
Onai, you are playing red.
That was
Clear?
fun.
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. Phew.
Accio.
Here we go. There we go.
Very good.
Watch this.
Trying to really control the like how close to move the ball. That's the difficult. That's the hard part. Shit.
Happens to the best of us.
I do hope I can redo it. But
Let us
we
make
may
this
not
a bit more interesting, shall we?
be able to.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. Phew.
Accio.
Splendid!
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Oh shit.
Don't lose your composure.
Here we go. Yes!
Accio.
Oh no.
Keep trying.
Yeah, I'm not too good at the Accio spell.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor
You
Vernon
have to be
wants to talk to
careful
you.
when you're
Better not
recording
keep
because
him
it's a
waiting.
big crackle.
Until next time.
Alright.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word,
if
you
so
would.
inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise. Then.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Alright, that's the charms class completed as well. Let's go meet some of the students that are still in here. Doing
Professor
some
Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Interesting.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uproar.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold
Revelio.
Was the Minister a boot or the
Lumos.
Minister a flack?
Levioso.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says
Accio.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention.
Levioso.
And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't Boot and it wasn't Flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Here's an interesting one. Ah, there's almost headless. Wonder what class would be up here normally. Ah, well, that shall conceal the second episode, guys, of Hogwarts Legacy. Hope you all did enjoy the episode, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.